I don't wanna fight for now. I'm looking up and nothing every time. Mirror, taking it back from me. Oh, back from me. Oh. Yeah, okay. Hey guys, I hope you all doing swell. Okay, let's just do something. Oh, that's different. Okay. Pam pam pam. And what I want to do now is I wanted to fix some things in NukaWorld actually. Some oversights or things that ruin the float again. And actually the gauntlet has pretty big bug. I have to fix it. Will make everyone play immersive gameplay live a nightmare. In regular NukaWorld, according to Bethesda, things were different, so it wasn't difficult to do. But in this case, with immersive gameplay, it's just simply a nightmare. Because one mine, oh hey, the one last. That one last. You're fast. Can you hear me well? I'm trying to keep it down because of her. Let's see, I will amp a bit more, I think. Let's amp this up. Okay. Now I don't have to speak with a loud voice for you to hear me. How are you doing today? That one last. That one last. Yeah, it's because they say first this microphone, even though it's pretty simple, it's kind of great, and also OBS is great for manipulating the information. Yeah. Are you a fellow Fallout 4 player? NukaWorld. That's cool. Sometimes I do that too. I pop into other people's streams to get the extra motivation for modding, especially when I see IG. That's good to hear. I always like to see one of the people who enjoy what I'm doing here. You know, when you do something, you want people to be able to see and share it with. What kind of game through are you going through? Are you playing a sneaky type, or are you playing run and gun? Perhaps a mad scientist. Okay, so I want to see NukaWorld. NukaWorld market. I don't care about the NukaWorld market. I don't care about NukaWorld. Amphitheater. Maybe it's the amphitheater. Targets practice. I think it's the amphitheater. Fragments. I wonder what is special for me. I'm trying to figure out where the gauntlet is at because I want to fix a problem with the mine over there that is hidden inside the mesh and got me several times while I tried to avoid dying. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Good job. 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 Always very noisy when poop is on its way. And so she's always very noisy in poop time. I try to provide positive encouragement. Okay, so let's try. Maybe I will look for the gauntlet. No, that will not help. I think I just need to go to all NukaWorld. Yeah, but all these videos are the cells. So yeah, it's both indoors and outdoors. And this is the wilderness. So that's mean, but where is the interior cells? I want to see the interiors. What I'm looking to change is inside the interior, which is good because I don't want to break anything. And Lexington apartments. Oh yeah, so here we have the DLC, NukaWorld power plant, and we have the Kitty Kingdom tunnels, cars, the gauntlet. Is it in the first gauntlet? I'm going to check. Gauntlet. I want to start playing with interiors a little bit more. I don't know how much I will push it. It really depends on what will happen to the Fallout 4 community once Fallout 76 is released. I think right now I see that in Steam we have 20,000 people playing every day. I don't know how many people are playing on PS4 and Xbox. So I'm just going to try to see if it's still popular. I will work more in interiors. If not, I'm just going to polish IG as much as I can. After the release of Fallout 76, maybe later move to Skyrim. One more there. And where is the interior? So we open the interior map. Let's see. Wonder what could be better. Maybe if they have tabs, it would be better. If they have tabs here, just like you have in home, you can go switch tabs. It would be more convenient to use this editor. Smooth errors. I'm just modding. Of course I can get up. You know, Antonio, just a few days ago I had to do some like some other projects, and I sort of hang up. When I edited my videos, it took a lot of time as well, and I just didn't have the energy I needed to start playing yesterday. And also today I still had some things to smoothen out, but my goal is to stream as much as I can. And of course I need to have at least positive, like enough energy to stream even when I mod. Like yesterday I also did a lot of modding, but I didn't have energy to get on cam like I do now. It's because it's frustrating when you deal with slow time. It's frustrating when I try to find a way to dispel the slow time, but I couldn't, and it was super frustrating. I tried for many hours, and it wasn't the first time I tried to do that. Like the dispel spell just didn't work. I should try to see what other people did to dispel their effects, and later I will try to reverse engineer to see that. But still, slow time does not work exactly as I wanted. Like what you saw today is what I knew I could get from that, but it's I would have preferred a button when you can turn it on and off whenever you like. That would be ideal for me with the slow-mo, based on your perception, with an acceptable percentage. I think now it's good for Ironman runs. If like that's the goal, what you can. Yeah, but now you see she's asleep, so I don't need to, I can't play, but I can hold her like this. Yeah, I can see her. You can see her. Yeah, she's like, during the day, it's my shift mostly. I have to take care of her during the day, so I can walk, but I try to keep her on me. Because she sleeps much better. If she sleeps better, she'll grow better and she will be healthier. So if I can hold her, I will hold her. Okay, this is not what I need right now. So now I wanted to open the cell. I wanted to fix the problem they have. If you watch my streams, you probably saw me in the gauntlet. Many times I died to this mine. I still didn't edit it, but mine that is locked within a mesh, like you can't see it, and the only way to get past it without dying and starting again from the beginning of the gauntlet is to sprint. But it's like sprinting goes against what you're trying to do over there, because you don't know if you sprint, if you will run into another mine. So that's the problem. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so let's try to find the cells window. I need to concentrate, or else I will just stare at white screens. Give it a little bit. Yeah, now I have a bit movement. Bit of movement. Yeah, here it is. So oh, I should move something. I don't want to move things. It's very hard not to move things by accident when still in here. How do I cancel? Maybe I didn't move it, maybe just selected it. Okay, later I will delete things I don't want to. Yeah, this area. So this area, right? The mines over here. So we have over here. Yeah, it was faster than I thought it would take me to find. I was spot on with the first one I tried to find. That's the main occasion. So we are looking for the mine over here. Oh, I never realized this was a snow cone. That's so cool. I didn't realize it when I was there inside. I just thought it was something white, and now I see all of it is candies here. It's funny how I didn't realize that before. Candies, like giant candies. Cool. It's funny. Yeah, but it's like once you do it several times, like you go through it, you never get the same experience you get from the first time. Like when you fall to different traps. So over here there is an unfair frag mine inside here. An unfair frag mine that pops. It's inside here. Here there's somewhere. I need to turn. How can I turn with one hand? Maybe they have a mechanic here. I can use just the mouse. I can also check the frag mines here. Okay, I will do the through the frag mines. Cave arch. I'm going to the frag mines. Okay. I will go all through all of them. It's number 1, number 3, 4, 5. Wait. Okay. Also in vanilla, frag mines are not deadly in GDR, which is cool. In vanilla you can also crouch. Here, this one. I don't know how this happened, like for the game, like you can't blow it up. This one frag mine is trapped. It is trapped under this mesh. Okay, so let's just try to print the screen as well. I will provide this fix to everyone. This is just one thing I want to do. I'll also upload it on the Nexus and such and such and such to share with the world. That's the right one. Oh, that's another one. Okay. Oh, this is better. Okay, this is actually a better photo. Later I will edit it. I have two hands and it's a bit faster. Better process, okay. Yeah, because you know this mine breaks the file for rules that mines are visible. If you don't have that, if that rule doesn't apply, you will have to find different ways of getting through mines, like sending Brahmin ahead or sending the dogs ahead to get blown up by mines, something heavy. Just send robots ahead. There are ways people handle mines, but the way the game mechanic handles a mine, you can't allow them to be hidden under the mesh like here. So this mine you can't see it, and I was great. I was going slow. I didn't see the mine, and I didn't see it, and it killed me like five times until I realized there was something amiss there. But it wasn't me, but rather the game. Okay, and then I look for it. Okay, so now I can save. I will save this as a separate file, and NukaWorld minefix. Now there is something else I want to do, which is actually to empower players. Just like I have the basement, I want to go and empower if you come as a new character to NukaWorld, like I try to do with NukaWorld, and you're low on ammo and you don't have enough ammo to kill all the creatures around, which is quite problematic, and then you have to start hunting for humans to kill in order to have enough ammo, and I find that like throw you off the main story in NukaWorld. It's not fitting. And so what I want to do, I want to add a lot of ammo to the Overlord, Overboss, to the Overboss place. I want to add ammo, and I want to add a bit more like harder hardware to kill things over there. So that's what I'm going to do. Just a few things to help players get going if they start right off the bat with a new character for NukaWorld. I don't want it to be frustrating, because melee is much harder against all those irradiated creatures. You will die from radiation by choosing melee over there. Okay, so now I want next. Interiors, I need to go NukaWorld again. Interiors, and Nuka DLC. Concord would be a nice place to settle. Well, those raiders prove that's wrong. A month ago. Yeah, if you go, I think if you walk around Boston, you can probably walk most of it in 2 days. So if people get stuck somewhere, it's because they have to look for food and they can't just walk all day with all the dangers. They have to go slowly around and stay alert. So actually the sense, because to cross Diamond City, it's quite hard. You have to go slowly from one place to another if they want to live. And okay, so we looking for the Overboss office. Overboss. Pizza grill. Okay, this is interior, so this One of them. Okay. Let's try this and see. I can actually look at the interior here. Yeah, it's this one. By looking at the interior, I could figure out which one it is. So now what I want to do, I want to make the least changes as possible. I don't want to change too many things here. But I wonder if there's already a mod that changes that. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I should close this. Plus. Next is. I want to see how. Usually Eleonora creates mods. Has been hidden. Boss. I want to see what mods there are, so in case I create any conflicts, I'm trying to avoid conflicting with other mods. I want the immersive gameplay to be as compatible as possible. You can always throw the ammo in some other place, some other location. So, yeah, I assume that Lenora will do something. Hey, not bad at all. So maybe too womanly, I'd say. A bit too cozy. This mod looks, it's a bit out of place maybe in Nuka World. It doesn't look like a guy's place, it looks more like a woman's room, I'd say. It's like harder to move around. It looks like fashioned by I don't know, high-end fashion designer. But I feel a bit smug there, like it's not open enough for this overall. Like you can't have good parties here in this place. But this is just okay, small enhancement alley. So okay, so let's just try. Maybe I should look for the pixel. Let's see. Feast off. Let's write feast off. Let's see what it could find for me. Feast off. Fast up. No, I don't need fast up. I need feast off. Grilled workshop. So this is for the outside, for the outdoors. How about the indoors? Penthouse. We have one mod for to us, not very popular, although it looks nice from the look of it. Okay, we have grill renovated, footprints. I wonder how many people play Nuka World. I would have expected that everyone would have gotten the DLCs by now to add more variety to the game, if they enjoy the game. This is cool to add this. Workshop is important. Okay. Melee weapons, ammunition. My first inventory. Cooking stove, please stove. Still a bit dark. Maybe a bit overpowered. Heal yourself. Remove all rats. Power armor parts. It does make sense. I feel like it's low friendly. This place is a bit like small weapons and challenges required. With the download sides of place. Okay, so I'm just going to add ammo. If someone like this mod, they can definitely add it. And I'm just adding some ammo and weapons. I'm going to throw them in a crate if I can. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's go look above. The interior is actually the 2 floors are considered interior. Okay. This place is a mess. It's a mess, it's a mess, it's a mess. But all I need is to add some ammo. Okay, so we do have a crate here, I see. I'm just going to throw some ammo in it. This place is a mess. Maybe I should just make over here this place. But that will take time. Okay, I'll keep that as a note for myself. I don't see other mods. Like this mod that I looked at here, it requires 128 megabytes to use. So usually I don't believe Xbox players will spend up their quota. They will spend so many megabytes on their quota for a small home, and so it means only PC players are likely to take this, and they can. Just like I like the loot home, for example. Grenade check. How do you do the grenade check, Adam? Over there, what I did, I used the TFC command after I died 5 times from the same spot, and I was going crazy because I knew I was looking everywhere. How could I miss it? And I was going so slow after I died there. Like the second time after I died, and I just couldn't figure it out why am I keep dying over there. Because all you need is one frag mine. Did it go? Because it hides inside the mesh. Does it help? Yeah, maybe that can help. Also, you get plenty of grenades from the traps around. You can get plenty of grenades. That's actually not bad. Yeah, but this still should be a fair fix. Did I fix it? I think I just took a photo. I forgot to fix it. I'll go back to that. Okay, I just will add ammo here. Okay. Let's just add maybe ammo straight to the workshop. of this container. And this is a random metal box. I don't want to edit it. Okay, we look here for the workshop. We just add an item. Maybe we just add a large explosive box. I'm just going to add an item over there. It will be easier. That sounds useful. I sometimes I shoot them, but I don't throw grenades. But grenades does sound like an efficient way of doing it. A lot of times in life you will use demolition experts will use explosive to detonate bombs. So it is the professional thing to do. I'm just going to add a box here. I never use VATs personally. I feel like if you use VATs to detect enemies or mines, it cheapens the process of looking with your eyes. But it is an efficient thing to do. Let's see. B. I'm going to change. I've been killed by mines so many times. It's usually mines or rockets that killed me. So red scorpions seem to have they had a good run recently. Red scorpions, their ability to pop from the ground and nail you if you're not in power armor is deadly. But even with the low-tech patch, I rarely die to enemies when it comes to shooting. Ammo box. Yes, let's take an ammo box. I want the crate actually. Crate. Items. But it's not a crate, it should be a container. It should be the world data. Hey there, Wolf. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, Wolf? I just hit the mind the missiles. If I hear anything on Barrow, I just hit the sprint key immediately. Yeah. Oh, mole rats are small, so they can pop up to more places. But I'm not worried about mole rats because they're less deadly than. Though it depends if you play on console or on a PC. Like with the PC, because I use the mouse, I can turn around when I hear them. I can turn around and shoot them. But the rat scorpions are more of a problem because one shot will not be enough. So if I go only if I play with power armor and I hear them out, and I will then I will turn with a minigun. Usually if I go to the glowing sea, I will carry the minigun. And it's somewhere else in the Commonwealth. Usually they are less of a risk because it's just one of them, but they are always dangerous. The glowing rat scorpions are very dangerous, fat and vicious. Okay, so what I wanted to create right? World of data, items, architect, world objects, okay, container. Okay, container, let's see, I need the ammo. Yeah, this is what I wanted, that's right here. And all of those. No, just right. Ammo box. That's what it's from. Ammo crate. And does it respawn? No, it doesn't respawn. And let's see. Boss. Okay, so we got this, we got ammo. Let's add some ammo. DLC 4. And we add some more. Missiles, no, I need to write ammo. 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 For, okay. Let's take one of these. And let's take something else. Flamer fuel. Yeah, let's take 300 for the flamer. I assume flamer will probably be pretty great when cleaning critters over there. And let's take something else. Ammo. Ammo for the overboss. Okay, I think this is fair. It still is like a main low friendly. I think this is like make all this makes sense. As for the overboss, I would also change his weapon to something more suitable. Okay. I also want to have the handman rifle though. Yeah, I guess he doesn't like flames. She doesn't. Okay, so next thing. Hey, I should probably throw here a handmade rifle, but I want to see that think that one more true. DLCLL. Let's see. Okay, I will put here a handmade gun that is for boss, like an elite handmade gun. Operators, disciples. Simple, short. Operators boss, back. Auto. Okay, just have an auto here. Auto will be enough. Always auto. Okay. What's this? I didn't choose a 10mm, but I didn't make it. Okay, again. Because it didn't change. DLC number 4. LLL. Weapon, and okay. So now I'll create. And now I go here. I will put it. I will place it next to the weapon. Okay. V-Ray, that's fine. And now I will change the place. Let's change the 3D data. Let's turn it around too. Just change it around a little bit. And let's move it more. And more down. A bit more. A bit more down. I can't rotate because I'm holding it. I can't see better. Okay, so now it's the ground. Ah, it's turned around, right? Something is off here. This looks like look from this side. Where it's like the old place is a bit turned around. Don't know why it's like that here. Don't worry about it. More for you. If other kids don't want candies, more for you. Are you going to switch to Fallout 76 after Fallout 4, or you think you'll also keep playing Fallout 4 thoroughly? Oh, maybe just wait and see. Is this straight? Because it still looked to me off. Okay, I would assume it's straight. This all plays seems to me a bit off. Maybe because the rotation. Yeah, I shouldn't have touched that. Okay. My bad. I really need a better angle for this. Focus, so okay, over there. Yeah, this is it. As simple as that. Yeah, that's all. I doubt, although this is a multiplayer game, so yeah, this time around they will change it more. Yeah. I hope they will keep supporting this game a lot by releasing more areas, and they can keep. If it, I'm sure if it works well and a lot of people play it, they will keep creating more places to explore. Because that's the thing I like most about Bethesda games is the exploration of new places. And if you go with someone, it's just like hiking in real life. Like this is what they're best at, hiking simulators. And you go around with friends, see the world design. That would be awesome. When I played Skyrim for the first time, it felt exactly like hiking in the snow. And with Jeremy saw a perfect sound score in record. So diaper a little bit wet? No, it's fine. Okay, I need to go back to the mine thing that I didn't change. I got that one. Yeah, a lot of like this is what they do, like give you small tiny stories like that. Yeah, I can just delete it, but I will put it up. I forgot to change it before. And let's see. I wonder if it will not sink to the ground. I assume it won't sink to the ground because of the way. Are there two mines hidden in the ground? Let's see, always come. Where you come from? Yeah, you come from there. No, that's the mine. Oh, this is actually a different mine that is hidden in the ground. So there are two. Yeah, I think your way of throwing around frag grenades is safer. Is this why I died the first time? Another time I think I died because of this. So this is another mine that is hidden in the ground. They have several of these around. This mine is fine. Now where's the save sim automate again from the beginning? Actually, with less you can still outrun the explosion, but if it's a chain explosion, then they are in big heaps of trouble. I wonder how many other areas you have in the game where the mines are trapped inside the ground. Physically, I should go. Nukatown, USA. Maybe I deleted it before? Don't think I would have deleted it. It's right over here. Yeah, so I don't see it here, see? Yeah, this mine, for example. Yeah, it's like I really need, even though I use the editor, I still needed to work hard to find it. Because they put this mesh. Yeah. They use this mesh over there. Maybe I should just delete this part. It's because they have some, I think the people who designed this map, they didn't realize someone else put a mine over there. This when you have two people working on something. It's an interior, basically. I can't delete the mine. Maybe I just delete this hip. Would be easier. Yeah, and that's why they keep their mine the way it was before. Because they tried, the person who placed the mine, he tried to hide it under this. Yeah. So the person, there was one person working on the mine most likely, and then another one was in charge of placing trash everywhere. And the person who placed trash everywhere didn't notice the mine here. So that's what happened here. That's the whole story. Okay. So yeah. So there were actually two mines here, and this would explain why I died another time in the gauntlet. Over here, I also didn't see it coming. I was shooting this mine over here, and suddenly the explosion killed me. When I was standing about here when I shot that mine. About here, I think, or maybe even here. And there was another mine hidden here, so the explosion there must have blown this one off, and that probably killed me. So yeah, I just deleted that. It's better than moving the mine on top. Okay, because this is an interior, and I don't think breaking pre-combines will cause much issue. Interiors always have good frame rates. And this map also looks pretty small. You don't have a lot of enemies walking around. Yeah, it's a tiny section here. It's a tiny section without much movement. The frame rate should be fine. Only here you have some Mirelux later and some other buddies. Okay, so this was what I wanted to do. Later I will merge this. I can already merge it now. Nuka World fix. Ah, you okay? It didn't scare you? You think there is a mine hidden under the castle? Because the castle never gave me trouble like this. Or maybe I haven't visited the castle in quite a while. I think frag mines became more powerful since then. So like when you enter the castle, you shoot a mine and then another invisible mine kill you? Or something of the sort? I can go poking that now. I can poke it. See what I find. And I'm going to try not to die, so I hope it doesn't kill me this time. I can go poking it now. See all the fragments. I will go to the castle. So while this loads, we will go to the castle. Let's see, interior castle basement. That's why games like Bethesda games are terrible for Iron Man runs. One, because they are long, and second, because they are open and they are very vulnerable to bugs, and you can die from things you didn't plan on dying from. But on the other hand, the combat will usually be more fair because it's more open, so you can snipe enemies from safety and you can abuse different aspects. And you can run away. And okay, so the castle. Let's see what I can find about the castle. Cambridge University. Maybe it will be under dungeons. Dungeons. Charlestown. I don't see castle here. Maybe other dungeons. Okay, I have to stop here. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll upload that fix soon. And update for the season pass. I have to go now. Thanks for watching.